We were filming an event that really changed the direction of our production business. Before this event, we were charging a day rate and offering highlights and a few-minute speaker reels, usually a maximum of 10 short videos. But since this event had a lot of speakers and teams, our contact person mentioned that some of them wanted to purchase individual videos like speaker reels and testimonials. So my wife, who handles our pre-production and strategy, had the idea, let's make a link where they can pre-purchase their own video before the event.
You're the video guy.
Yes.
Is it too late to book you?
No.
I'm one of the speakers. I can still click the link and book?
Yes, you just click the link.
I'll do it tonight.
Okay, what's your name?
Paul.
Paul?
I speak on Sunday.
Okay, sounds good, sure.
But I'll book it.
Yes.
Yeah, I just haven't. I meant to do it. Okay, I'm glad I can still do it.
Okay, sounds good.
That was the first time we did that. We sent the link to our contact person, who also a leader, and she sent it to other teams. By the time the event started, we had 107 page short videos on our hands. I said, sure, we can handle it, but I had no idea what I was going into.
Can I get you a video? I'm the videographer for today.
Okay.
Yeah, just stand there. Yeah.
When we started filming, my wife, who handles pre-production, printed a copy of the schedule and marked who had bought videos. Day 1 looked straightforward. Testimonials from 4 to 6 p.m., then a leadership meeting from 6 to 9:30 p.m. We got to the venue early, around 2 p.m., met the organizers who were super nice. We set up and we prepped for testimonials. I only hired one person on day 1. I should have hired more. I thought 5.5 hours of filming would be manageable, but the testimonials ran behind schedule, so I had to leave the testimonial room and start filming the leadership meeting, which was happening downstairs in a much larger room with 500 attendees. Some of the speakers were already clients who had bought videos. Capturing speaker reels requires a static camera at the back and someone getting B-rolls or gimbal shots. But my second shooter was still busy with testimonials, even though they were supposed to be done before the meeting started. So I was juggling 3 cameras, 1 long lens, 1 wide, and running around trying to get B-roll. The room was huge, and I was lucky that some speakers stayed at the podium, which allowed me to sneak in gimbal shots. But the testimonials were delayed about 2 hours due to a time zone mix-up. We used MST on the schedule, but most attendees were on EST. Our bad. To make things more complicated, the interviews ran long. I later saw in posts that one interview lasted 45 minutes and we only needed 1 minute of it. Ouch. I couldn't blame my assistant or my second shooter. Technically, I was supposed to do those interviews, but I made the call to let him handle them. I gave him 5 questions to ask, thinking interviews would be easier than filming with 3 cameras downstairs. Side note, I always request a riser for my main camera at events. Usually the hotel or AV team can provide one. We coordinated that ahead of time. When the day was done, we packed up and headed home. I was exhausted. It was only 3.5 hours of event coverage, but it felt like 10 hours. The drive home was 90 minutes, and during that time, my wife called to say our son had bumped his mouth on the cabinet. She spent hours in urgent care, and I picked them up after a 4-hour wait. The doctor couldn't do much. It wasn't serious, but it was a long, tiring night. I had no sleep. Day 2 started finishing the testimonial interviews. We had a 4-person crew. This time, I covered a leadership breakfast meeting while the team worked on testimonials. Then we moved downstairs to film the event. 2 teammates were on main cameras, 1 at the back, 1 on the side, and the third was capturing B-roll. This time, there were 800 attendees. The room was packed. People were standing in the back. I started filming highlights and getting B-rolls of those who had purchased videos.
When you adjust your glasses, make sure you don't step forward. Okay, let's do this.
You want me to
Yes.
just like put them?
Yes, put them and then look at me.
There were 54 speakers I needed to find, but I didn't know what they looked like. It was my first time working with this organization and they didn't know me either. So my strategy was to check the schedule, find them after they spoke, and asked if I could film portraits or walking shots outside. I did as much as I could to get their B-rolls.
Hi, do you know Damon? 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 Yeah, where's Damon? Damon, where's Damon?
Coming.
Okay, Damon,
Yes, sir.
can I get you a video outside?
Absolutely.
With your wife?
With Fiona.
Yeah. Okay, on three, just look at me. Okay, look at me. Oh no, man. Beautiful. And then this time, look at each other first.
Okay.
Look at each other. Okay, just talk to each other. And then look here, guys, look here.
Hey.
That's beautiful. Okay, that's good.
Thank you, man.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, can I get solo shot?
Solo?
Yeah, solo.
Some clients didn't get B-roll. And on top of that, the leader who brought us in asked for the same day 1-minute highlight video for Instagram. I made one that felt more a music video, no sound bites, since adding audio would have made it too complicated under time pressure. The day session ended around 4 p.m. I slept in the testimonial room before the gala night. The gala night started at 7:30 p.m. I asked my shooter to record long takes of people accepting awards on stage and hoped we'd capture the clients who bought reels so we could get additional B-rolls of them. After that long day, we drove 15 minutes to our hotel. My wife had tried to book a room at the venue, but it was full. We arrived at midnight. I copied footage to my SSD and went to sleep. I continued my strategy approach speakers after they spoke and asked for B-roll. We filmed from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Even after the event ended, I was still tracking down people for B-roll while the team packed up. After the event, I copied and backed up all my footage, 2 terabytes in total. I took a week off to rest, then faced the horror blank timeline. We used 5 cameras, 3 FX3s and 2 FX30s. As I sorted footage, I marked the names in the B-roll and A-roll when possible to help myself and my editor. I focused first on the 3-minute highlight video, which took 3 days to edit. No revisions. They posted it in the same day. Then I started assigning speaker reels to our main editor, but the volume was overwhelming. I couldn't edit full time because of other client work and family life, so we hired another editor. It still took us 3 months to deliver everything, which was uncommon for us. Some clients followed up, which was fair. One even called my wife directly. I had told our editors that if B-roll was missing, they could try to find footage or photos from clients' IG or Facebook. As a last resort, use stock footage. But I hated doing that. My wife and I argued over pricing. She priced the speaker reels or testimonials as basic 1-minute vertical videos with captions and music. That was the original scope, and she was right. But I wanted to go all in and include B-rolls of them. That added time, cost, and editing needs. In the end, we spent money on an additional editor, and I edited a lot myself. It took 3 months to deliver everything. This project stretched us to our limit, but it taught us a lot and pushed us to rethink how we run our business. This was our first time selling add-ons at scale, over 100 short videos from one event. Usually, we work with one client. This event showed us the potential of working with many clients at one live event. I should have brought my wife to coordinate that day. I should have brought the full team on day 1. We should have booked our hotel for day 1. We should have emailed clients to introduce ourselves. My wife and I should have clarified what the final speaker reel deliverables would look like. We should have updated clients during the editing process. As we wrapped up, we realized we didn't hit our profit goals. Hiring an extra editor and spending 3 months in post wasn't accounted for. Here's the 3-minute highlight video.
For those of you who I don't know, my name is Greg Sternadka, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here with all of you this afternoon. You're going to hear a lot about helping people, helping families, changing lives, becoming a better version of ourselves.
You don't leave this event going back the same person that you came in as. The dream revives now.
this was the first time that somebody actually believed in me. And so I had to borrow their belief because they saw something in me that, that I could obviously win, but I just didn't see that in myself at all.
I just remember really not knowing what I wanted to do. All I felt was I wanted to grow as a human being. I just wanted to improve.
And you know my story. I come here, Canada, 17 years, and I want to win. And then in 2015, I got punched in the face, and pretty much I got laid off. And like, what's my option? What's gonna happen? I need to pay my bills. I need to make it happen.
This is a place where your goals and dreams can all come true. I know this because it has for our family. It is a fun ride, and I really hope that you all come on this ride with us.
What separated me from these Superman and Thor looking guys is the mindset.
I don't feel rejection. I love it. In fact, I get excited about them. Somebody says no on a recruit on anything. I'm like, yes, love it. Let's keep going.
My critical illness policy paid me $100,000. Stuff just makes me emotional because this business is amazing.
I remember my parents fighting about money, and my parents got divorced, and finance causes a lot of stress in people's lives. So behind us making money is actually doing something good for people too.
3 years ago, I was standing here and I just lost my baby. My team was always there.
Guys, 10 years ago when we started, we only wanted to pay our bills. And today we are able to pay $5,000 a month to get my kid to grow so that his dreams can grow with him. What business can allow you to change your family history to your DNA level? My kids will be the last sure Mexicans in my family.
$1.5 million per year earners, Bernardo and Laura Infante.
Never give up! Never give up!